Yeah.
Okay, so we start recording. Timmy G just came back in the house. Go off
Yeah.
with what happened, the events.
Okay. I'm just gonna catch up from the last one I made, which was before. Anyways, the vote happened. It was 4-1. Someone threw a hanky vote again because they think they're funny. Anyways, moving on to right before Jeopardy. Timmy G is back in the game. He's feeling really bad because he's about to just get voted right back out. It's really sad. There was a HOH, which turned out to be immunity for Survivor. And Timmy won it by a landslide, and me, Seb, and Jay had a three-way tie. I'm like, wow, all of us are in that Brigade alliance. Why don't we just throw it to Jay? I think it would be funny to see Jay win an HOH. And Seb's like, yeah. And Seb, he's just like, Jay's overthinking it. Seb's like, I'm just gonna give it my best shot. I'm like, Seb, just put in the answer one. Just put in the answer one if you want to throw it to Jay, like you said. But he did win it. And then it's just like, oh, there's only benefits because the people who want immunity can also play in the next HOH. I'm like, this is what you get for trying to be nice, Bryan. It's what you get for trying to be nice. You just avoid these good things, but it's whatever. Gonna try and burn out Lily's idol this round, and I have my vote steal
What's
power,
your
makes it
plan
a
for
lot
that?
easier. What?
What's your plan for burning out Lily's idol?
Bryan, that's literally what I was about to talk about. Of course, I would never say something and not tell the details. So, Timmy L, it turns out Seb's completely flipped on Timmy G. Seb goes that Timmy G came back in and called Seb 2 seconds after he came in and said that if he wins HOH, he should target Timmy L. And Seb told Timmy L that right away. Funny, really like to see Seb being Timmy's lapdog, so I don't know. Just writing down notes, you know? Anyways, plan is to have a split between Timmy G and Lily so that Lily burns her idol because we don't want her to be safe next week because we want to get her out. So we don't have the exact numbers, but I'm probably going to be stealing Lily's vote, which leaves it to just Timmy G voting solely. I'm pretty sure we'll have the Brigade Alliance and also Ruthie because me and Timmy have an alliance with her, and so she'll be down to do it. And so, putting Alex in the 4 because it's gonna be 4-3-1 for the plan split. Even if Alex does defect, it'll still be a split 3-3 with them two, with him and Timmy G being the minority. I really like to be able to get Lily out this round rather than Timmy G, but I just don't think that's possible because she has that fucking idol. I was low key thinking like, maybe I'll try to tell her that the split majority is going to be on Timmy G, and then because they were just worried that he would use that on Timmy G, but I would tell her also that the lower votes were split on her, so she could keep her safety, but actually would like try to get the majority vote on her and have her get out along with the idol. But I'm like, I just don't know if I'd be able to get that past Timmy L, and also just like trying to plan all that would be like a bit too involved and people get shady of me because I'm just thinking because there's still the chance that Lily's gonna be like not believe me and also I don't want to lie to Lily. That was another thing. I don't want to lose that trip, but like I'm not gonna lie to her. So I'm just like, you want to toss a plan out? We're just gonna take a little bit more difficult road with keeping Lily, and they're probably gonna target me. Timmy L over me. But it's whatever. It's just like it's sad to see Timmy G go right when he came back in. Like it's just unfortunate circumstances.
Understandable. In different circumstances, do you see a path that you would have been able to work with Timmy G?
Yes, I do. If it was like a Timmy LHOH, he definitely would have nominated Timmy G and Lily, to which I would have hoped that Timmy G would win the veto and we could just. But then again, Lily would have used her. The thing is, Timmy G definitely got. Surprisingly enough, he's kind of getting screwed over by his own ally. Is because I don't know about Ruthie, but I know she would probably think it because she knows Timmy G would target Timmy L. Is that probably we would both target Lily, but the thing is, Lily has that immunity thing. That's just like, and so we just need. I would mean her just like we just need to burn this immunity right now. So yeah, it's just unfortunate for those, just like Lily having that power, because it kind of just screwed him over to like any sort of chance of us being able to target someone else. I'm just like I can't really target anyone else besides like Lily, because I want to target Lily before I target Timiel. Oh yeah, but me and Ruthie did talk.
Are you
We
gonna?
said sorry. Ruthie
Are
said
you,
to me is a very big thing. I'm so sorry. I just need to get one more thing. I
of
just
course.
remembered. Is that Ruthie said that we need to get rid of Timiel and Lily at the first chance that we have, and I was just like, I totally agree.
Are you gonna try to get Timmy G and Lily's votes not on you in case something goes wonky?
Um, no, I'm not worried about that because the thing we were worried about Alex going rogue. I think Alex would go rogue if it was for somebody else. He won't vote for me. I know he won't vote for me because he just like we're just like I'm just like we're allies, dude, and he's like we're allies, dude. I'm so sad when we got nominated on the block. I'm like I was so sad when we got nominated on the block together too. Oh my gosh. So I'm not too worried if they vote for me. I think it'll show. I think it'll be like yeah, I am a threat, and you could not get me out. And also with just Timmy L using to be on me last week, I was like, oh my gosh, imagine this week comes and um Timmy L got out the week after he used the veto on me. I'm like, I'd be such a villain, but it might be in the works unless they just flop at comps. You can ask questions now.
Um, I'm not prepared, but um, I can't think of one on the spot. So you're hoping that Timmy G goes this week, and the ideal scenario is Timmy G for you is Timmy G goes this week. Lily burns her immunity, and then she's not safe for next week unless she wins HOH. So
Yes.
If that happens that way, Lily's house target next week.
Yes, most definitely. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so really just I think she messed up. I don't think she messed up when she nominated me. I think that was good. She messed up when she nominated Alex. Because like Alex is the only one not in the brigade, so I don't think she would have a chance. But like any chance like she could have any allegiance with Alex kind of got burned off too. And it was just like yikes. And yeah, so she kind of became the house target for everyone. Brigade just because we want her out. Alex because he nominated her, and also me and Ruthie because we both think she's an intimidating player.
So if you had your ideal scenario, would the final four be the brigade or uh,
No, no, no. In an ideal scenario, the final four of this game is me, Ruthie, Jay, and Alex.
oh, so you're gonna eventually target Timmy L, or you're not gonna do it yourself, or you're gonna try to make someone else do it?
That all depends. That all depends on who wins the next HOH. If Lily wins, I'm gonna be like, nominate Timmy out, please. And she probably will nominate me next to him. So that means I need to win that veto. Because if I don't, I think it might just be. I think I'll have the votes to say, but it'll just be an annoying week where like neither Lily or Timmy out went, and so it's just annoying. But also, if Timiel wins, obviously he'll target Lily, and that's how I want to go because I'm more secure in that one. I know Timiel will target Lily, and even then, I think Alex will get targeted as Timmy's going to protect Ruthie. And
So you think it's the six of you versus six house guests versus Timmy G and Lily for this Survivor week?
yeah, I think maybe I'm just getting overconfident now, but yeah, I just think it's that just because Seb brought that information to Timiel so quickly about Timmy D trying to turn on him, I was like, oh, there's no chance for him now.
So you think Seb some Timmy G's game, like right when he came back?
I think no, I just think it's because before Timmy G was evicted, Seb was in an alliance with him, Lily, Gizmo, and Timmy G, and they were close. But then since Timmy G has gone, Seb has attached himself to Timmy L, because before he was attached to Timmy G and Gizmo. With them gone, he attached himself to Timmy L, and Seb is just like, he's just sticking with it because he knows that he can't go back because it'll get called out. So since he's already stuck with Timmy L, he ratted out Timmy G right away.
What's the likelihood, in your opinion, that Lily doesn't play the idol in this round, or if she plays on somebody else?
Zero, because I'm going to try and make it so that she's the 4 vote, and say just like, well, just to ensure that she uses her power, and I'm not gonna, but yeah, just because you have to put the majority on her just to ensure that she does use it on herself. With then the middle split being on Timmy G.
Understandable. Okay. So, if you do survive this week, are you going to gun for that final 7 HOH? Or...
Um, that's a good question. I think it depends on what the format is of it. But I actually have thought of it. I can't. I can't. I really risky because it risks me getting nominated by Lily because she can definitely win those competitions. But the thing is, if I did win, I don't want to. I don't want to nominate Timmy L without putting Seb up next to him. But the thing is, I can't do that with Lily still in the house just because it puts me really vulnerable. So I would love for Timmy L to win the next HOH and put up Lily and Alex. I don't want to win the next HOH to try and get, because the only way to get Lily out is a good way to put up Alex next to her, just because everyone else would be against them. But I have that connection with Alex, and I don't want to risk breaking it. So I'm just like, I just can't win it, and I know I decided, yeah, I can't win it, and I just have to cross my fingers like I've done with the last HOH and it didn't work, that Lily does not win HOH, because
So
then, yeah, sorry.
you're definitely using your steal a vote on Lily at the moment, and are you going to tell her you are, or
Um, yeah, I think I'll, or yeah, I think I'm gonna tell her.
you think she'll be mad at it?
No, no, because she did just nominate me, and like we've still been cordial. I really think I'm okay. Just something that I've really lamenting on for most of this game is that me and Lily were able to connect really well, and we have really good conversations, and we like still having so good conversations even after we nominate each other. But it's just like right from around like week 2, after week 2, we kind of realized that we landed on opposite sides of the game, and like and it's just like, wow, that kind of sucks. But like we still talk. I really enjoy talking to her. She's really nice. I really appreciate her. But it's just like we just kind of ended up on opposite sides of the game. It's just like sometimes it happens.
Okay, valid. So, has Timmy G tried to come to you at all and like discuss like him potentially not going this round, or do you think
No,
he will?
I think because we were on call about it, and I'm pretty sure that he knows that he's going because he knows that I'm with Timmy, and then I also had the vote steal and shit, and that what because Timmy G was like, I really wouldn't like to go, and I was like, what are you offering me? And then that's when Timmy L messaged me. He was like, yeah, Seb literally told me that he came back and called Seb within 2 seconds and said we need to target Timmy L. I was like, oh no, Timmy G, why would you go to Seb? You should have gathered intel first. And I think I don't think it could have been avoided, but I think it would have been decided a lot less faster. Or he could have tried to make a deal with Timmy L if he didn't do that. And even if he did, like secretly do it and like just pretend to make a deal with Timmy L, like still, I felt bad about that.
Do you think there's
But
a chance for chaos tomorrow before tribal council?
um, I don't know. I think Ruthie will be okay with the plan. I was only thinking, but just like if we can't target Timmy L, then we have to go with our plan of trying to make burn Lily's idol, and it's just like Timmy G's gonna have to be a sacrifice. but I don't know if she wants to sacrifice him or not. She could say, but I don't want to sacrifice Alex because I have a good connection with him, and I can't sacrifice someone from the brigade because then I'll have a lot of people coming after me from both sides, and I don't want that. I'll have Lily, and I'll have like the members of the brigade of like Timmy L, including them, who would be mad at me. I'm just like, nope, that is not a good move.
So you mentioned earlier that your ideal final four is you, Ruthie, Seb, and Jay. At that scenario, I'm not. I replace Seb with Alex. I believe I messed that up.
Yeah,
So you would want to take Alex to that final two, ideally in that scenario.
I do. I do want Alex at that final two, hopefully.
But you think you
Yeah,
beat any of them at
but
that final four?
no, I do think that I in competitions, I think I do have a really good chance of beating those other three people at competitions. Yeah,
Okay, understandable.
that's the main reason why. But also, I don't think I would win against Ruthie at final two. But also, she's like my main person I've been working with. And then also, if Alex does end up going, um, Jay is a nice replacement person to take the final two. Because I also think I could beat him, but I just don't think I beat Ruthie at final two.
Okay, understandable. Is there anything? I have no more questions for this round. Is there anything else you want to say for this DR?
Um, yeah, I just think it's been really wild how many times I've gone from hating this game and loving it and then hating it again. I just like to reflect on that and
Where are
then
you at right now?
um, um hating it. I'm just I really really because now I really really want to do well because it's like kind of into the later part of the game, but I also want to do well in school and I'm just like freaking out about it. So DR mental status update of the game. I just want this shit to be over. And they did another fucking buyback. I was just like, yes, we're moving on to Final 7 and we're back at Final 8. I'm like, motherfucker.
Make sure to if you are going to use your vote steal, to send it in your prod chat an hour before
Yeah,
tribal council. And if you are going to be at tribal council, you can make a announcement. You can when we go to tally the votes, you can be
be
or not tally
dramatic.
the votes. You can if you like, or if you're not going to be there, we can write. If you can write down what you want to say,
No,
and we'll
I'll
say it for
I'll
you.
be there. I'll be there.
Okay. Well, when we ask, like you have 2 minutes to send your vote, you will ask if anyone has anything to play, and you can say steal a vote. Do your thing.
Yes, I love it. Okay,
Okay.
cool. That can be the end of the DR.
All right. Well, I will stop recording. Thank you.